wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for him. Please put your hands together for fully booked Managing Director, Mr. Jaime Daez.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much all for coming. This is, of course, the event, the awarding for the 3rd Philippine Graphic Fiction Awards. I just want to make a brief story about how this all happened. Back in 2003, in Comic-Con in San Diego, that was when I first met Neil Gaiman. Many of you here probably have met Neil previously, maybe in the first 2 times that we brought him here, and I am sure a lot of you share the same experiences with me. Because when I first approached him in Comic-Con, obviously he did not know me from Adam. I approached him very awkwardly. I didn't know what actually to tell him. And I just blurted out, "I'm from the Philippines, can you come to Manila?" And actually he took notice. He took notice because a lot of people were emailing him, telling him to come to the Philippines. Thank God for that. And now, this is actually the 3rd time that he is here in the Philippines, and we're lucky enough for him to come again to preside in the awarding of the 3rd Philippine Graphic Fiction Awards. So, without further ado, okay? In 2005, this was the exact same scene when he was greeted, as he calls it, with the wall of sound. Okay? That was, of course, on a Saturday. Okay? Today's a weekday. Maybe we're not as many. But, promise me one thing, please. Okay? When he enters, let us try to imitate that wall of sound. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's cue it once he comes in, okay? But we gotta make sure we beat that, okay? Because I think he murmured it to me this afternoon. The basis for him coming back here is dependent on how loud you guys get. So, why don't we practice, okay? Let's practice first. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there, but times 10, okay? So, without further ado, I bring to you the great Neil Gaiman!
was meant to make a few introductory, welcoming sort of noises at me, really. And I said to Jaime, do you think anybody would mind if I ripped them a couple of things? And he said, well, we hadn't really planned. And I said, is there any way that anybody could actually stop me if I decided it would be fun to read a couple of things? He said, no, there really wasn't. So so I thought I would read you a couple of things. And one of them is a poem that I wrote a few years ago, and it's about what we do and why we tell stories, and in many ways it's just about what this evening is really all about. And the other thing I wanted to read you is something that I haven't actually read aloud to a proper audience before, and I want to find out what you think of it. So there's that. And the other thing I want to tell you is that the thing that I am wearing right now, this jacket, was the jacket that I wore to the Oscars. Wonderful, made for me by a designer named Cambrielle, who decided that she wanted something of hers to go to the Oscars, and it has buttons on the back. And she was going to do, because we were going for Coraline, she was going to do big Coraline buttons. And then she changed her mind. And I told her, no, I wished actually she'd done the big Coraline buttons. But, there we go. So,